Ancient India was a knowledge nation. We had the world's first university in Nalanda. People from every corner of the world came here to study. Times have changed, and so has the classroom called India. Today we have more than 400 universities, but even that is a small number for millions of students willing to study. For a country trying to be a global knowledge leader, only 1 in every 21 eligible students go for higher education. The remaining 20 belong to the vast majority of underprivileged learners who either don't have access or are unreached. Their dream of quality higher learning a distant reality. IGNOU, or the Indira Gandhi National Open University, is trying to change this paradox. Touching the lives of 3 million students, the world's largest university is redefining India's learning landscape. It doesn't wait for learners to come to it. IGNOU goes out to them wherever they are. "25 years ago, IGNOU was founded on the belief that education is the shortest road to empowerment. When IGNOU brought the idea of open and distance learning to India, people got hope for a better life through education.
When IGNOU was started, many people were not very sure what is the value of this education system. Today, it is beyond question, beyond doubt. It is not only valuable, but is invaluable.
It's a very remarkable story of the evolution of an institution. From nothing, they have created now a niche for themselves. And in ODL sector, they are a kind of landmark development which stands on its own.
IGNOU started with just 2 programs for 4,000 students. Today, it has 323 of them run by 21 schools and 12 divisions. In 2007 alone, 11 new schools were set up. Learners have the option to choose from more than 3,500 courses to get what they are looking for.
Mass communication,
Master in Tourism Management,
BA first year,
Master of Political Science.
मैं MCA कर रहा हूँ.
I'm doing MA English from IGNOU.
At IGNOU's 21st Convocation Day, as many as 150,000 students got what they aspired for. IGNOU was committed to make higher education accessible to all. Nothing should come in the way of anyone willing to study, not even age.
बच्चों की शादी वगैरह सब कर चुकी, अब मेरे को टाइम मिला पढ़ने का.
After 25 years of completing graduation, I became a postgraduate.
IGNOU took full advantage of multimedia technology to reach the unreached. With Gyan Darshan and Gyan Vani as its main tools, IGNOU gave the cutting edge. With Gyan Kosh, students could access study material at the click of a mouse. But it's through IGNOU's vast network of 61 regional centers that students are reached. They get access to self-learner print material prepared by experts who are best in the business. With more than 2,200 study centers, IGNOU offered contact classes. Subject specialists came in as faculty. All this made IGNOU a powerful alternative to the conventional education system. In that sense, it broke conventions. The university worked hard to change many perceptions.
We have to first of all separate the notion that open distance is only for not so bright.
People who sign up for open distance kind of education, you have to be highly motivated. To that extent, those who go through this process are definitely more self-made.
Many who said, "Why IGNOU?" are now saying, "Why not IGNOU?"
I'm not feeling that I'm wasting my time here. मुझे लगा कि मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होने वाली है आगे अपने फ्यूचर के लिए. I am happy with it. IGNOU was the best option for me.
IGNOU's delivery system Make sure you find a success story in India's every nook and corner. For a university that went to people, no distance was long, because milestones were more important than miles. Jojobet is a Nicobari tribal student of the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. It takes her more than a day by ship to reach even the capital of the islands.
We are really grateful and thankful that IGNOU had been established post-tsunami here. Right now I am doing postgraduate degree in higher education, that is PGDHA. It never came to my imagination that in this remote island we can get higher education with good quality on top of that.
Now, how far can one go to see IGNOU's reach? Even international borders are not a barrier. It has presence in 34 countries with as many as 53 worldwide partner institutions. For instance, in Kenya, it has partnered with the Center for Open and Distance Education in Nairobi. Joyce is one of the students here.
I did BCom, and I know IGNOU is all the way in Delhi. But with the internet and what have you, there are no distances anymore. IGNOU is an institution that didn't start yesterday. You want to deal with the institutions that have a standing, institutions that have been there.
The center has at the moment about 120 students pursuing bachelor's degree courses and MBA.
The mode of reaching the students through distance education had not been developed in this country. So IGNOU became a best choice for our students.
So what makes IGNOU a preferred choice? One, of course, is its affordability. IGNOU's fee structure is more welcoming when you compare it with that of any conventional university. For Normaya Chetri, a destitute girl who was raised in this orphanage in Sikkim, IGNOU came to her life more than just a medium of education.
2006 में मैंने इग्नू से बीडीपी का कोर्स किया है, बैचलर डिग्री है प्रोग्राम वो किया है, उसमें जनरल सब्जेक्ट से। अभी हॉस्टल में मैं एक वार्डन की तरह काम करती हूँ क्योंकि मेरे यहाँ पे इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन यानी मेरी सैलरीज नहीं है कोई भी, इसलिए ये इग्नू ने मुझे बहुत सपोर्ट किया है, उसमें कम पैसे में भी मैं अपनी पढ़ाई पूरी कर सकती हूँ।
It is very much affordable to any and every person.
Another reason is the flexibility IGNOU offers its students. As many as 45,000 academic counselors help you pick what's best for you. You get your study material at your doorstep. You take your exams on demand. You learn while you earn. You set your own pace in getting what you want.
रेगुलर अगर हम करते हैं कोई यूनिवर्सिटी से कोर्स तो साइड बाय साइड उसके जॉब नहीं कर सकती है।
इग्नू में मैं जॉब करते हुए भी मैं पढ़ाई कर सकती हूँ। रेगुलर कॉलेज तो मैं नहीं कर सकती थी, इसलिए मैंने इग्नू से करना ठीक समझा।
In terms of flexibility, IGNOU is quite friendly.
अगर आपके पास वक्त नहीं है, आपके पास चाह है, तो वो चाहत पूरी कर देता है IGNOU.
It is ideal not only for those who miss the bus, but those who want to ride multiple buses simultaneously.
But besides being affordable and flexible, the real motivating factor is the prospect of employment. Over the last few years, IGNOU came up with many path-breaking ideas to meet job expectations. Many new programs were aligned to the needs of the industry. A course like the postgraduate diploma in industrial safety promises to open many doors for its learners.
Whenever such a course is conducted, there should be a perspective. Means how this course is going to benefit to the individual, to the society, to the industry, to the nation. This course focuses on all these aspects in its syllabus.
I am Dr. Dave, Ashish Dave. I am pursuing a postgraduate diploma in clinical cardiology. Now this gives an opportunity for people like me to go more into peripheries. We need more doctors who are actually trained in cardiology, and the number is quite less. So I guess IGNOU bridges the gap. I think IGNOU has nothing else to say or prove. I guess it's just doing a great job.
Another innovation is the CIAL Academy. IGNOU collaborated with the Cochin International Airport Limited to bring out courses to deal with the dearth of aviation industry professionals.
2 years down the line, when I finish my course and come out, I will be actually grabbing a great opportunity for my career. We are going to learn about air regulations, about cargo, we are going to learn about airport handling, customer service. I can tell you, we are going to learn everything what a pilot is going to learn except flying.
See, IGNOU has also become very innovative. Why we went to the IGNOU is because that is the most efficient and fastest way of doing this job.
It's like complete knowledge you're going to gain about an aviation industry, which till now a person could have gained only after entering into the industry. So placement is something we are not at all worried about.
Under the IGNOU Army Education Project, Havaldar Dilawar Singh did a postgraduate diploma in rural development.
मेरी बड़ी इच्छा थी कि मैं मेरी शिक्षा आगे बढ़ाऊं। अब लगभग मेरी सर्विस ख़त्म होने के करीब है। पेंशन जाने के बाद मैं गांव में कैसे विकास कर सकता हूं, काफ़ी चीज़ें मैंने इस डिप्लोमे में सीखने को मिली। ग्रामीण इलाके में कुछ कास्टें ऐसी है जो बैकवर्ड क्लासेज है, उनके बच्चे पढ़ने से रह जाते हैं, विशेषकर उनमें लड़कियां ज़्यादा पिछड़ जाती हैं। उन लड़कियों की शिक्षा के लिए क्या कुछ करना है, काफ़ी कुछ सीखने को मैंने यहाँ से मिला है, वो इससे मैं जाके करना है।
IGNOU was found on the principles of social inclusion and democratizing education. Even marginalized sections of society were not to be denied this birthright. Gaurav has been in Tihar jail for almost a year. But as a jailbird, getting to do a bachelor's degree in mathematics is something he never thought of.
There is a Darwin principle, the fittest will survive. If your willpower is strong, you will survive. So it doesn't matter whether it is inside or outside. You can imagine if IGNOU would not be here, this tie-up would not be here. So it was very difficult for me to have such kind of dream.
For the hearing impaired, the university has launched the first ever degree program in applied sign language.
It's a joint venture with IGNOU and the University of Central Lancashire in Preston in UK.
In 2 years' time, these students would go on to become teachers of new methodologies and approaches.
Before, I studied in a deaf school, but all the teachers over there were hearing and they didn't know sign language and they used oralism. It was very difficult to understand because we kept watching the teachers but we didn't learn anything because they always spoke. They never used sign language. I feel over here everything is taught in sign language, so I am definitely improving.
I feel proud why IGNOU Heart for Deaf have university open for all people.
मेरा नाम कृष्णा गुप्ता है, मैं सेक्स वर्कर हूँ।
But it was including Kolkata's sex workers and their children that broke new ground. Offering free education to them makes IGNOU's open education complete.
मतलब कि मैं अपने बच्चों को कह रही हूँ कि बेटे मैं IGNOU में पढ़ रही हूँ, ये मेरा कितना बड़ा गर्व की बात है, मुझे लग रहा है।
मेरा बाड़ी है सोनागाछी के अंदर।
जब स्कूल में जाते हैं सबको ही बोलते हैं कि सोनागाछी का लड़की है, सोनागाछी का लड़का है। मेरा मम्मी का नाम लेके क्यों नहीं हम आगे स्कूल में जा सकते, आगे जाके क्यों नहीं पढ़ सकते। आज जो इग्नू ने हम लोग के लिए किया, नहीं तुम सेक्स वर्कर बोल के ऐसा कोर्स कर सकते हो, वहाँ पे लिखा रहेगा सर्टिफिकेट में तुम्हारा मम्मी सेक्स वर्कर है, तुम सेक्स वर्कर चिल्ड्रेन हो। ये चीज़ हम लोग को सबसे अच्छा लगा है।
अब जितना मिले हम बटोर के अगर अपने आंचल में ले सकते हैं तो उतने हमारे ही फायदा है। जो एक बार इग्नू से जुड़ गया उसको तो यहाँ आना ही आना है, एकदम करंट की तरह खींचता है इग्नू का क्लास हम लोगों को।
So open education is all about inclusiveness. It smoothens out inequalities imposed by birth or other circumstances. You get the can-do attitude. You take pride in your self-esteem. Just what Gopinath felt while still a student of Masters in Computer Applications.
We are a most backward class community. I am the only one first in my family stepped into the college. We faced a lot of struggle. I used to do all those jobs like drilling or welding or cutting the iron rods. The moment I say that I am doing MCA, the respect will change. Till that time they will make me to stand and talk. When I say this, they will ask me to sit in the sofa.
But Gopinath is also a success story of employment. He soon found a job as a software engineer with a leading multinational company.
Because of my qualification as MCA, this company has given me this kind of job. It's very, very fantastic and I feel great about that.
So IGNOU has been changing lives because the Aam Aadmi gets to learn what is relevant. Sure enough, the new innovations have seen IGNOU's student strength grow from 1 million in 2003 to almost 3 million by 2010. So IGNOU certainly has the numbers on its side. Recently launched new schemes like the community colleges will further upgrade skills and give sustainable jobs.
I have seen, for example, community colleges, whether it's fisherwomen or tribal women, who have taken education first. Community colleges going up to the village where the syllabus is flexible, syllabus is related to the needs of the people and local location specific, social conditions there and so on. So that the rigidity of the formal education system has been broken.
So where does all this leave us as far as India's huge skill deficit is concerned?
90% of our youth go to the job market without any skill. No wonder, if you look at the profile of our existing labor force, 39% of our labor force is illiterate.
The problem goes deeper. Soon India will have the largest workforce in the world. So our solutions too will have to take a different magnitude.
Prime Minister has given a very ambitious goal, a mission, that by 2022, India should have 500 million trained personnel.
So, for this kind of skill development need, there will be a much greater dependence on open and distance learning.
Already we have 235 million people in the age group of 15 to 24. The impending danger is by 2020 we could have a shortfall of 7 million university seats.
We need to think in next 10 years to raise our GER in higher education to a level of maybe 30%. The need is so much that all possible avenues need to be explored, and there IGNOU, with its great advantages that it has, can play a very prominent role.
So it's our expectation that IGNOU should deliver on this, and if we see the kind of work they're doing already, they seem to be clearly on the right path.
We can't wait until everybody has become formally illiterate. We have to leapfrog.
Yes, we have to pick up speed. By tomorrow, we will be seeing the light of our knowledge society. But we'll need many vehicles to drive us to the end of the tunnel. And certainly, a People's University will be leading the way in bringing that tomorrow closer to us.
education that I did from IGNOU. I also got to go out for my postgraduate. I did my postgraduate from New Zealand, and I again came back to Kathmandu. I did my postgraduate in human resource management from IGNOU. And because of these degrees, I got a very good job in DFID, which is a British ministry. You can pursue your further studies, not having to attend regular colleges. I really recommend IGNOU to all busy bees out there who want to work and also earn a degree. So this is a very good university, and I highly recommend everyone.
This is Mr. Dipendra Yadav. I have completed Masters of Computer Applications from IGNOU. What I found, like to achieve MCA degree, it's a little bit difficult. I am very thankful to my IGNOU families, all my counselors. What I found, like it's really good, and we are nice. And I'm just involved in the different colleges. I'm teaching like at the Cambridge University A levels colleges. I'm a lecturer of computing science, computers. I'm teaching computing, and there definitely IGNOU helps a lot.
My name is Nurdo Joshi. I did my postgraduate diploma in marketing management. I'm actually a gold medalist from IGNOU. It's actually been a wonderful experience, especially after I got the gold medal. It was a life-turning situation for me. I really enjoyed learning at IGNOU. The team at ICA is fantastic. It has helped me in my career growth. I run a company called JNT Associates. We are an outsourcing company and a direct marketing company. It's helped me a lot, and I would really like to thank ICA and IGNOU.
I'm Minupia Amate. I've done sociology MA from JNU New Delhi. And now I'm involved in different activities from teaching, research and socio-economic activities, and I have some company also. I thought to join this human resource in IGNOU. I came to know from my one relatives, and then I joined. I like it very much because I could not give so much time in other university to have knowledge on human resource. So it's very essential things to run a business or any organization. It helped me so much. I'm impressed from this organization. And again, then I have started now this MBA course from this institution. Thank you very much, this ICA and IGNOU, so that we are very happy to join this graduation ceremony also.
I'm Gagan Gurung. I did master's degree in rural development from ICA IGNOU in 2009. I'm working as a student, and I found the course of IGNOU is very helpful for me, especially because I am a working man, and it is very helpful for people who are working to continue his study from IGNOU. And it has many features, like it provided flexibility, affordable from fee structures, and a very good curriculum, textbook, and good support system. So I want to thank you, ICA, for providing this opportunity. And due to this, I got gold medal and Nepal Vidya Bhushan also.